Hi everyone. So yes, today I'm going to speak about something called greatness isn't gifted, it has to be earned. So I'm going to speak it through a story of a sports person. uh, any football fans here? Yes. No one? I mean, any, alright, any of the audience can name those four players? Maradona, Messi, Pele, Ronaldo. Yes. So these four are kind of in the debate of being the greatest of all time goals. So I'm going to base my story on one of those. Can you guess on who? You saw the presentation, you obviously know it. Alright, I'm going to talk about that topic through his career. So yes, Lionel Messi, Argentinian player born in Argentina and was playing football from his early ages, and when he was 10 they realized he has an issue. He has a growth hormone deficiency, so from the small ages he had obstacles. So what he did was he just forgot it and he just played football, and he played really well, and one of those big clubs called Barcelona, obviously most of you might have heard of it. They recruited him from a small age, and then he uh, aged as a fine wine, and he played with Barcelona and started playing for main leagues when he was a teenager. So these are some of the clubs that he has played for. So first is Barcelona, and there's another one called PSG and Inter Miami, they say. So his first club was Barcelona, and he has achieved a lot in that club. And any soccer player has two sides for his career. So one is the club career and one is their national career. So in the club career, if I fast forward it a little bit, he has achieved everything that is there to be achieved. So this speech is not about his club career, he achieved everything there, but it's more about his national career. So as you see, these are some of the rewards, not that much I guess, so these are some of the rewards that he has got, so playing for the clubs. So yeah, his national career, it started in 2005. He played for Argentina versus Hungary. That was his debut, and then he had the opportunity to play in the World Cup of 2006. And he was just a normal player. He was not that extreme. So they played, and unfortunately, in the quarterfinals they lost to Germany. And then they Argentina is there in South America, so they have their own league called Copa America. So when he was there, in 2007, they went for finals, but they lost to Brazil. And in 2008, they played for the Beijing Olympic and won a gold medal. Yes, now the story really starts. 2010, Messi was, before Messi there was another player. I mean, he told that there was two Argentinian players, if you notice in the first slide. One was Maradona and the second one is Messi. So after a while, Argentinians saw him as the next Maradona. So that was the big shadow that he had to fulfill. So in 2010, Argentina decided to make Maradona their coach, Messi as their captain. It was perfect. But they are to win the World Cup, and everyone thought that with the guidance of a great player like Maradona, they would do well. Guess who they lost to? Germany again. They were hyped up really. They were really hyped up, but later on they lost to Germany in the quarterfinals, I would say. Then comes the 2014 World Cup. In 2014, Argentina was in good form as well, and Messi was, in 2014 they did really well as well. They proceeded until the finals, and and Messi scored a lot as well. And guess who they met in the finals? Any guesses? Germany. And for the third time, they failed to conquer Germany. They played really well. If I give you a brief introduction for all of you guys, it's a 90-minute game, and there is extra time as well for another 30 minutes. So they, Germany was in a good form, and they beat Brazil as well, and actually destroyed them. So still they played really well, but in the 108 minute they gave that goal, and the Messi's dream of achieving a World Cup is ruined again. Alright, how this story maps to how to overcome obstacles is going to start from here. So 2014 was unfortunate, he couldn't win, but from there onwards the downfall of Messi's career started. I said that there is a tournament called Copa America that South Americans are playing. So in 2015 and 2016, two times they lost, and they lost for a country that is not known by the football. They are lower in the rankings. It's called Chile. So once, because of another teammate, but 2016 hit really hard to him in his career. He missed the penalty on the spot, and that led Argentina to lose the game. Then Argentina started hating Messi. As you can see, our fellow, neighbors do this. As Sri Lankans, we know a little bit about coming to the finals and losing it, right? So it's heartbreaking as well, but at the same time, these things happen as well. So he actually retired in 2016 for a brief period of time, because it was really devastating for him and Argentina both. So he actually said, for me, the national team is over. Then, fast forward another 2 years, there's another World Cup in 2018. What happened there is Messi was retired, and there were qualifiers going on. In order for you to play on the finals of the FIFA, you need to qualify. Argentina was doing really bad, unfortunately. So they are on the verge of losing. They are not on the verge. They are in verge of not qualifying for the 2018 World Cup. After 1970, they are a big name when it comes to football. And that was devastating for Argentina. And Messi came back to save Argentina, and he did. In a match that was really critical, he scored all 3 goals that was supposed to be scored, and they proceeded for the World Cups. Sri Lankans know, right? There are qualifiers, and in order for you, if you are struggling to qualify from the qualifiers to the finals, that means that it's going to be bad, right? And exactly what happened. As it hoped, 2018 World Cup didn't go as they planned. They played 4 matches, they only won 1 against Nigeria, and they were drawn with Iceland, and 2 of the games were lost, and lost in a very bad way as well. And they were out of the World Cup. Yes, they from the round of 16 as well. Pretty early for a country like that. So even though they lost to the champions, the France, but they were underperforming, and everyone was saying it is kind of visible that the entire Argentina was lazy as well. Their team was lazy, and in the from the qualifiers to the finals, Messi was a one-man show almost. So you can be one of the greatest, but if you have your teammates not doing the thing that they're supposed to do, you can't go forward. And the media started bashing him. So what they said was, he won everything that is there to win in the club levels, but when it comes to Argentina, when it comes to the national team, he is underperforming, and he cannot lead the team. And they said that because of the players that are there in his club, people like, I mean, football fans can, like people like Iniesta, David Villa. That's the reason that he is shining. When that core goes off, he's just average. Media just started bashing him. And then came 2019 Copa America. I mean, they were there in the finals in 2016 and 17. This time they were knocked out by Brazil in the semis. But this was a little bit okay because Brazil is another big country. Yes, that was the downfall, and Messi was kind of good. And because of the team also, it looked like winning a World Cup is super far away. Here comes 2021. What happened was the team was kind of refreshed, and new names came to the team, and Messi was still the leader. And what happened was simple. He didn't have the responsibility of taking the entire team alone. He had a team that supports him. And here you go. This is what happens. They won the 2021 Copa America. Up until that, Messi hasn't won any rewards or any tournaments that he played for Argentina. Finalissima. This is a tournament. This is not a tournament. This is actually one match. The Copa America winner and the Europe winner will play against each other. They will give them another cup. And there's two. Then comes the 2022 World Cup. And Argentina was one of the favorites to win it because they won the Finalissima, because they won the Copa America as well. And they had a nice 36 unbeaten streak. Of course, they are going to be one of the favorites. First match comes. It's versus Saudi Arabia. Argentina, I think by that time was ranked second. Saudi Arabia was 51st. Match started. Messi got a penalty. They scored also. Then it turned around. Even though they had a big streak, after the half time, Saudi Arabia came back and shattered Argentina by scoring 2 goals. Argentina tried, but they couldn't do anything about it. It's just the one goal that Messi played, and they lost the first game in 2022 World Cup. They are the favorites to win it. It didn't stop it. I mean, it's just one match. Then came the Mexico match. He scored another goal, and he scored a beautiful goal. Then came a match between Poland. There also they won. Unfortunately, Messi missed another penalty there. For his luck, the teammates carried that weight. And when it comes to round of 16, again Messi was the third class player he is. He did his best and he scored goals. And here comes the most dramatic match I have ever watched. Netherlands versus Argentina. So in here, as you can see, he scored a penalty and he went to the Netherlands bench and did this. The reason why he did that was they started criticizing Messi, like said that he's just another player and stuff. And it started a brawl as well, and they were leading. Like they scored 2 goals, and in the last few minutes, Netherlands scored 2 more goals, and the match was drawn. But later on, it went to the penalties, and that man there saved Argentina. He's called Emi Martinez, so he's the goalkeeper of Argentina. He saved Argentina. And then comes the semi-finals. They scored 3 goals against a big nation, Croatia. And if anyone wants to know what that is, it kind of shows the class of Messi against a world-class defender. Here comes the final. Messi, in order for Messi to be one of the greatest, he should win it. And he had this opportunity in 2014. Now it has, that chance has come to him in 2022 as well. First goal, Messi, again, he got a penalty, he scored. then another goal. That was a nice goal as well. The teammates, I mean, it's a shared goal, so there are two goals up in the match. In this, I mean, majority of the match they were leading, and then comes the 78th minute. Anyone knows who that is? The football fan knows. Mbappe. He scored two goals in the finals after having the match in their hands for like 70, 80 minutes in the last 12 minutes. And it went to the extra time, and then again Messi scored another goal, and then Mbappe scored another goal. And then it became 3-3. And that goalkeeper was there to save Argentina again at the final minute. And again it went to penalties, and France was strong, but that fellow, I mean, Emi Martinez was there to save two goals for France. And there you go, Argentina won the match. Right? Argentina won the World Cup finally, and Messi has a World Cup to his name. So the shadow that he had, I mean, the shoes that he had walked on, Maradona's legacy that he was supposed to fulfill, finally was fulfilled by Messi. So as you can see, it was not easy. Any obstacle can be overcome if you are working towards your goal. And these are more recent ones. This is 2024 also. I mean, after a downfall like that, when you are rising up, anything is possible. And they won the 2024 World Cup as well. And this was very recently. He played his last match in Argentina, and he scored two more goals as well. So, at the end of the day, what we can take from this career story is what defines you is not the force that you have, but the way that you rise from each obstacle. Thank you.